And it's like, you need to get new lawyers. The fuck I need to, why do I need to get new lawyers? Because I was fucking, for what? Like that, I guess I take exception to too, and they probably take.
I'm sure they do. By the way, your lawyers, if what you said is true about what they've advised you or not advised you on, your lawyers are fucking stupid. Fuck them. They're bad advisors. They're shit. They don't know what they're talking about. I'll say it all day, every fucking day. I don't care fucking how much. Oh, they probably take exception to it. Good. Practice themselves into a fucking corner. The advice of, dude, they have not advised you to put up no trespassing signs when you've asserted that an open fucking driveway is private. Wait till you hear this retarded explanation, by the way, of how he characterizes that. Do you know in Texas, there's a very specific way. It's in the goddamn statute that he's telling me to read that he didn't. There's a specific way to make your property obviously private. And I'll tell you what it isn't. It isn't 2 gates with 3 entrances, with the 3rd entrance being open to a public road just because someone wanted to be there. That's not private. That is not no trespassing. That is not private property. Everyone on earth can have a right to be there. Everybody. He also, by the way, I don't think it's in this video, it's in the other video. He lies and says that that everybody, that the building is not owned by one person. No, his building is owned by one company, a very specific company, not any of the business owners around. All of the business owners on earth around there could hypothetically get together and say, oh, well, we don't want him there. First of all, not sufficient. They all have to provide individual notice to him that he cannot be there. They can't just have a generalized statement of, well, I don't want this fat retard named Riley there. No, you have to tell the fat retard that he can't be there. You can't expect him to know. Second of all, I don't believe you for a fucking second that every business owner did that. And third of all, none of those business owners own that building or that parking lot. It's owned by one LLC, and you know that. And that you lie about that is stupid because you can fucking look it up, Ripa. But what am I? Just a white bread ass nigga because I just tried to clarify what Podna meant because people have accused me of having a business relationship with Dick. Just want to clarify I'm just his friend. I'm not his business partner. I'm not being a white bread ass nigga. I'm trying to help you and tell you why you're legally insufficient on this shit. You don't own the parking lot. You're probably not even renting it. You might be renting access to 2 or 3 exclusive spaces. You know, I know because I did practice, nigga, and I read a bunch of fucking commercial leases and have negotiated way more of them than you. All right? I know how they read, homie. I'm not trying to harm you. But if you're going to sit there and misrepresent shit and lie and say all the business owners got together, blah, 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 blah. They don't own the parking lot. They don't own the structure. You're all lessees. You're all leasing, all of you. And you can Google it. You can fucking Google it. Oh, the address isn't public. You can Google it. You can just Google it. Riley got the address. I don't know where Riley got the address, but you know where I got the address? You just Google it. And when you do, because there's a bunch of building contractors who put your address out there, you didn't. A bunch of other people did. They'll tell you who owns the property and how many construction projects they have and every fucking thing else about it. Because it's a business, Eric. You can't keep it private. You can fucking try all day. And just so everybody's clear, just because it's not a real retail storefront does not mean anybody is automatically excluded. This is so fucking hard for people to understand. Actually, it isn't. It isn't at all. Go to any warehouse on earth and walk up to the door. Any of them. In my town, there's probably 70 warehouses. You can walk up to the door. There's 10 that you can't, though, because there are fences with security keys all around the entire property. Structures that are obviously constructed to restrict traffic to a secure area. That's in the statute, if you have 3 entrances and 2 gates, you do not have structures obviously intended to restrict access. You have open access, which means anyone on earth for no reason can go there and walk right up to the door. Doesn't have to be retail. They don't have to have, they could be Mormon. They could be trying to convert you. They could be an asshole. They could be a lost person, a homeless person, someone who's thirsty for water, someone who wants to borrow sugar, someone who wants to inquire about the property, someone who wants to inquire about the product, someone who wants to solicit services. If you don't have signs specifically removing people from the property, which I tried to tell you, but you will not listen, you don't have a private area. You have a publicly accessible area to anyone for any reason, even if the reason is fucking retarded and they shouldn't do it. I don't know why people have so much issue understanding this, especially libertarians.